Here we are, the Stoke at Conder Green. I think that's the River Conder, and that is pretty full today, is that? We're going out to join the loon out at Glasson Dock there. And here's the pub. Been here a long time. I've no doubt Bernard on his recce will have done some research into the Stoke at Conder Green, and he'll be telling us all about it. There's the Stoke itself, over the pub railway. And here we go. Bernard, are we ready to go?
We are ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. A grey day.
It's better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday, but we may just find some mud today, which is not frozen as it was last week. We're here at the Stoke and we're going to go anti-clockwise, so we'll go down the road a little way and then strike off across here, mud permitting, till we reach the canal, and then we're along the towpath a couple of miles maybe to here, where we start the return journey via Stoddy and then down the old railway line back to the pub.
6 miles.
6 miles.
It shouldn't be a lot of climbing today for on the canal and
307
and the railway line.
That's right.
It could be damp, but at least we'll be on decent paths. So 10 of us out today. Blue skies disappeared, it's grey, but as I said, it's better than yesterday. Yesterday was horrendous around here. It was awful, but we've missed that today, so let's see how we go. Animals to go through. But here we are, just setting off. We're just trying to work out what this is. We think it's a floodgate of some sort near the houses here, all round Conder Green and over here towards Glasson Dock up there. This is a real conglomeration of a style, this one.
Well, it's broken as that other.
Look at this, 10 of us to get over here. This will take a bit. You've got to go up 2 steps and then across through a thing and out on this, and then that Neil's holding on to now moves. It's, oh, I tell you what, it's a work of art. I'll come over that wonderful style, and then there's just a little summer house. Look at this. Just take your drinks here. It's an old boathouse of some sort. Wonderful. This looks ominous, doesn't it? Coming up ahead, these clouds. I don't think there was any rain forecast for today, but that doesn't look good. So this is a double fence. This a stile and then a bridge. Just give that handrail a rock, Graham. That's it. Look at that. How nice and safe that is when you. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's Anton Deck. There's a more unusual type of style here. That's a vertical ladder on this side with these supposed, I guess, handrails on the top. It'd be better without that on it. And then it just goes down at a decent slope on that side. It's damp. It didn't rain the last couple of days, so it's damp round here, all round where we're going today, I think. We might as well walk through the canal, I would guess. But we're off. Here we got it, flying out of the power station at Easham. All this electricity bound for the national grid somewhere, no doubt. Here we are, everybody's consulting maps at the moment. I'm just trying to keep as dry as possible, but it's still going on here. So 5 minutes ago we were underneath that pylon there, on the other side of this hedge. which was the wrong side. So we come back up here, back to a gate, and we're now heading, hopefully, in the right direction, down towards the proper route. So here we are at 11's. Picnic tables in the form of a fallen tree, blown over tree. Very useful to sit down on. Not a lot to see around here today. A lot to talk about, as always, but not a lot to see. A lot of this stuff, we've just come through the gate from where we were 11's in. A lot of this stuff looks recently. It's been very stormy and very windy the last couple of days, and there's more coming through as well. And it's not very high, so I'm guessing the lakes will have had some around that Coniston where we sometimes go. Could this be the last style of the day? Well, we've just come down by the side of the wood over there, leaving hopefully the boggy, horrible stuff now, and we're on the canal side. Whereabouts are we now? Still, oh, is this Cockerham now? Or at Goldgate, yeah. So we're on the canal at Goldgate, which is lovely. And then we're heading that way north towards Lancaster, and then back across to Conder Green eventually through Aldclyffe. So here we are, the Preston Lancaster Canal that eventually goes up to Kendal, I guess, doesn't it? And we're walking north on it. We've got quite a distance to go yet before we branch off towards Aldclyffe and back down the railway track, the old railway track. But, we're wending our weary way. Where's the rope? Where's the rope, Burns?
These striations here, there were the ropes over years.
Yeah. So here we are, leaving the canal, heading now back west when we get to the top of this little exit from the canal towpath. We're going to leave the brown waters of the Lancaster Canal and head along here towards Aldclyffe. You can just, in the murk out there, make out the power station at Heysham. And then as we come back, you can just see the loom there that is very full. So we're heading now in a northerly direction, roughly. Plenty of the stuff being generated at the power station coming out, you can hear that. And we're heading, as I say, more in a northerly direction now towards Stoddy and the water treatment works, and then we'll hopefully be having some lunch and then heading back down the cycle track, the old railway track, to Conder Green. Well, this is lunch. I don't know, I don't really know what it looks like. It's a, or what you would call a collection of ramblers having lunch. I don't know. They're all here, they're all strung around. Bernard's hidden in his, he's gone back into himself. But else some others are still talking, others can't manage it. That's it, that's lunch for today. So we've come along from Stoddy now, past the treatment works, the water treatment works, along this footpath here, which is bringing us up this very slight rise here to the coastal footpath. It's a footpath that runs between Glasson and Key Meadows at Lancaster, and it's the old railway line from Glasson to Lancaster. Very popular in summer, bikes and walkers and everything. Nice little area here, look. Glasson that way, bathed in sunshine, well, nearly. And the power station over there where the pylons are coming from, the loon in front of us here, and then Lancaster over there. So that's where we are now. So as I said, we're coming along the old railway track. It's a cycle path, footpath now, between Lancaster and Glasson Dock, and we're now passing Ashton Hall. Ashton Hall is part of Lancaster Golf Club, which is here. The grounds of the old Ashton Hall. And Ashton, probably those of you familiar with this area know that he was Williamson, made his fortune on lino, on linoleum, and built many things, including Ashton Hall, and the Ashton Hall, as I say, the golf course over here, the Ashton Memorial at Lancaster, Lancaster Town Hall, many buildings around Lancaster. Very great beneficiary entrepreneur, and obviously spent a lot of his money in Lancaster. So just a little bit further down this line here, as we're coming along, this white building on the left hand side is this can only be described as Lord Ashton's Halt, I think. This was his own personal private railway station where he used to come to get the train into Lancaster in the morning, built on his land, and yeah, this was his bit here. Yeah, its own little siding and its own little platform, and he would get on there and go to work in Lancaster. But he didn't have a bad view. Wouldn't have been a power station there at this time, but it was all round here. So we're now at the end of the cycle track footpath, which is just through there where that couple are walking. There you are. The rest of our group are coming up behind there. Neil's just checking how much it costs to park, and we're at the car park now at Conder Green public car park. Just walking up here a little bit further on, there's the conveniences, conveniently placed, and then there's a little cafe, and then we'll be around the corner and back to the cars. So the cycle paths go to Lancaster, Old Cliff, Glasson. This one over here goes over to Glasson Dock, which you can see over there. See some of the derricks over there, and then Sunderland Point over there, and then we're going round this bend here, which takes us to Conder Green. I'll have to see whether this one comes out. It's attached to a house. I hope you can read that. I'm not going to read it out. It's attached to the house. It's obviously an outside place where all sorts of rubbish is spoken. Perhaps we could get our group in there, because I'm sure we would add to it. So here we go. Back in Conder Green now.
Seen the pheasants?
Yeah, I've seen the pheasants that are here. Look at them on the wall. Lovely, them. They look real. They're not real. And then Conder Green Police Station. 2 blue lights. Alright, so say coming right into Conder Green now. And yeah, been a good walk, been a bit blowy. We're back now. This is the pub car park on the right. pub on the left, Stoke, and that's the end of our walk. So we're going to say thank you very much, see you next week, and I don't know where we're going next week, but we'll see you then. Bye.